Hello and welcome. My name's Chris Can with Australia's Mining Monthly and Mining Magazine, and we're at the Future of Mining Asia. With me at the moment, I've got Cheong Yu, who is with the Baltic Exchange. Jin, welcome. Thanks for spending some time with us. I wanted to ask you first about the issue of freight. And when we deal with mining companies, it's a significant cost, and there's a lot of talk around how you manage that cost risk. I'm just wondering, from your exchange, being an expert, from your view, being an expert, if you've got any advice on that, on how to manage that risk.
Yeah, sure, thanks. As you say, Chris, freight is traditionally seen as a cost center for mining companies. They have to move their products from where they produce it to where the consumers or the people who buy the products need it. And the cost of freight is a part of that, it's cost of that commodity. But just like currencies, just like Forex, where you would hedge that risk or you would manage that risk, in freight you can do the same nowadays with the development of freight derivatives and the indices that the Baltic has used to over the last 20-30 years, the indices that we've published that's underpinning those freight routes. And on top of that, with the sort of breadth of things that we have now, futures and options, you could actually turn this cost into an opportunity. If you manage to lock that in at a lower rate, if you manage to lock it in at a favorable level, it increases it increases your ability to compete with your peers. Or the other way to look at it would be to say, with an option, this is like an insurance. You pay a premium for an option, on a call or a put, depending on which way you're going, and it's like an insurance. So there are many tools now available, both that the Baltic, where we publish the index, and also the exchanges who list the futures and the options. These costs could actually become an opportunity and help you, with your cash flow and your predictability, and to manage that volatility in the market.
I like that idea of taking that risk and framing it as an opportunity. Another area where potentially there's that opportunity would be in decarbonisation.
Yes.
From the mining space, that Scope 2 issue around decarbonisation is massive. Just wondering what the Baltic view is on managing that particular risk, and where you see yourselves in the supply chain.
Absolutely. So again, for the Baltic, we are there to help our members, help our partners who are in the shipping side of the business. So that's what we look at. And in fact, what we've done recently is we've developed or built a website where you can look at what your carbon intensities are, what your energy efficiencies are, and also actually calculate your EU ETS costs. And we're constantly updating that and improving that as the regulations change. So regulations are constantly changing, regulations are constantly being developed, and even when it comes to the EU, there's EU ETS, which people are talking about now, but moving forward, you've got fuel EU, which is another set of costs. So we're helping our partners in the shipping industry. We're helping our partners even on the cargo side, who have to carry freight, look at what their carbon exposure is, look at what their carbon intensity is, and help them sort of build a view of what their fleet looks like, what their exposure could be, what their costs could be, and then using that information, develop their hedging tools, develop their planning, develop their the expectations, or even how you purchase your ships or what fleet you get. So yeah, we're trying to help in every way we can as the whole industry looks to decarbonize across all the scopes.
Okay, and while I have you, Jin, yes. This is our first from Asia. Mm-hmm. We're getting towards the back of day one. Mm-hmm. What have you made of the conference so far?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, it's really good to see so many people here. I think it's a great opportunity for people in the industry to meet the networking opportunities, the people, the expertise. I was just looking at some really cool graphics out there about some of the mining tech that's being developed. And that can only help. The way the industry moves forward is by collaborating and by meeting others. And this opportunity is fantastic.
Jin, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.